Are you garbage?
You like the smell of gasoline?
I do.
We just smelled it. We were just when we were waiting for the cab.
Busy day.
Yeah. We
Let's hit the Sunoco on 8th Avenue.
Yeah.
A guy was pouring gas into his food truck.
Yeah.
It was beautiful.
Puff a little paint. Go see what the boys are doing.
Why is liking the smell of gas garbage?
It is.
I don't think the
I love
Kennedys are doing it.
No.
You know,
Gas. My favorite is asphalt. Fresh asphalt in the summer.
No way. Asphalt's better than gas.
Oh, that takes me back.
Yeah.
No way.
That and the tar.
Yeah, no, you're out of
Tar
your
is
mind.
good.
Tar's all
Tar's
right.
Great.
Tar is good.
Tar's okay, maybe, but gas is primo.
I just think about that scene in Shawshank when they're up there and that hot tar and the beer. It's like very. I can the smell in that cold beer fucking hits me.
That beer looks like it fucking hit the spot.
Yeah.
Do you drink? If you have a drink, what's your drink?
I
You're
like
winding down.
red wine.
Red wine.
Yeah, and whiskey. I like scotch, good scotch.
Okay. Good.
And I like beer, but I don't drink much.
Okay.
But those are the three things I like. Very cold beer.
I assume you've had a couple nice
French
bottles of
wine. Yeah, I've had some very good French wine. Like I go crazy for like a very good French wine.
How expensive we talking?
Yeah, what's the
here?
most expensive bottle of wine you ever bought?
Oh, a lot.
2,000, 3,000?
Something like that, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it has been a long time since I've done that.
Okay.
I live very differently than I used to. I used to have gold watches and shit. They're all gone. I sold
That's a
them all.
sweet shark watch.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Does that go underwater, Louie?
that's pleather.
Yeah, exactly. No, I don't do stuff like that no more. But I used to go like, let's get to bed this crazy
Sure,
wine.
of course.
And once in a while, I buy a heavy bottle of scotch, like a really good,
one.
scotch,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I keep that for a long. I'll keep it for months.
Just sip on it, yeah.
Nice
Yeah.
bottle of Yellowtail these days.
That's right.
I think your finest box you have back there, please.
Yeah.
What if you're going to dinner, at a friend's house,
Mm-hmm.
and you're bringing a bottle of wine? Do you have like
Yeah.
a go-to? What are you spending around there? Anything?
It depends on the friend, right?
This is what we get into. Yeah.
You got the wine that
Oh, I
was
love
brought to
this.
you last.
You're just regifting.
Just re-gift the last one that brought to you.
That's a power move. I
Show up
never
with a
thought of
toaster?
that.
Yeah. I mean,
Three
if
Bud
anybody
Lights.
brings me wine, I ain't drinking it.
Let's
Really?
say
Because it's not going to be what I like. So I just hold on to that until next time I.
That's no one's ever had that answer. That's really smart.
Yeah, you got to do that.
Let's
And
say Martin
trashy.
Scorsese watches the movie. He sees 4th of July. He says it's fantastic. I want to
H. Joe.
discuss how you guys came up with it, how you worked with someone like Joe List, how good he was. Come over to my house. I want to discuss how you got this performance out of this guy.
Yeah.
What are you bringing there?
That's a different
I mean,
caliber.
I bring him or somebody I just really like and feel grateful to. Somebody, you know what I mean, like that, like somebody who I'm like really want to.
Wow,
I'll
and
get
impressed,
a
yeah.
Lynch bag, 2005 if you can find it, 2006 if you can only find it, 2006.
Lynch
And
bag?
those Lynch, it's French.
Oh.
It's Lynch and then Bagges. I don't have Lynch Bage. I don't know how
Yeah.
the fuck to say it.
Lynch bag.
Yeah.
That's the
Or
fucking
any-
Boston
or-
coming out.
They got you a lynch bag.
Let me get a 2022 Lynch
Yeah.
bag.
But that's about $200 to $400.
That's
Okay.
A,
For a
that's
bottle?
a flex, yeah.
Or any kind of like Margot's are good.
Okay.
San Julian kind of things.
Sure.
Any of those in the range of $200 to $400.
Margot's are nice.
A Rude
Margot's
Julian.
Yeah.
What do you like red-wise? You a Cabernet guy? You a Malbec guy? What do you like?
Only those Bordeaux. I'm just really into French Bordeaux.
Really?
I can get it. I was just in Copenhagen on tour, and our promoter, he's obsessed with restaurants. He's been to all the best restaurants in the world. He's one of these guys.
Sure.
Mhm.
He'll wait months to go somewhere or whatever. So he told me Copenhagen is his favorite city for restaurants, and that he was sending me to the best of this. So it's his favorite place. And I did a pairing. You get a tasting menu with
Sure.
wine pairings, and they introduced me to natural wine. This is a new thing.
Yes, very new.
Yeah. So they start you with the white wine they start you with a champagne and then white, and then it gets like literally those orange wines, and then you get deeper red as the meal goes on, and they're cloudy and they're not. There's no filtering.
They're not
and
like
there's no-
refined or anything. yeah.
Nothing. It's just
It's like
the
you
grape.
taste the earth in it.
It's
Damn.
just yes, you can really, and that's what I like about wine is being able to taste. Like I feel like I could taste the weather when it was and the soil. So these things, holy shit! And there's a gamey, like almost rotten smell to them.
Like pussy.
Yes. But the wines get. And at one point I was like, I trusted them. And I'm like, what do people do to not get drunk? And they go, no, you get drunk.
That's the point.
Like,
yeah, you
really?
get fucked up.
And I had to walk along the buildings. I barely made it back to the hotel.
Really? You were that fucked?
I was blind ways. I've never blacked out drunk.
Yeah,
I've
they're
never
serving
drank.
you fucking
I felt
Copenhagen fucking moonshine.
Yes.
Like
It was
Sharon Stone in
insane.
Casino. House of the Rising Suns play.
Exactly. That's how I felt. And it was a bad day the next day.
You do ice in the wine?
No. Crazy.
I knew that was going to piss you off.
Yeah.
How many suits do you own?
A lot, but I don't wear them anymore. I had one tour where I wore suits.
Right. Yeah.
And I got them because I can't. I wear a suit, and in 10 minutes I look like a disheveled,
a bad accountant.
Yeah,
or
like a
something,
guy who's had a nervous break.
Sure,
Yeah.
I'm the same way.
I
That's
put on
how
a suit.
They fit me.
The second I get into a car or sit
Yeah.
down,
Yeah.
it's fucking
the shirt
over.
comes up and out.
Oh, it's horrible.
And the pants are down to
You
my
look like
balls.
a kid at his communion party.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
Like a fat kid at the end of a wedding.
That's right.
Fucking cake on your face.
That's it.
yeah.
But when
Brutal.
I was in San Francisco with my daughter, and we went to a thrift store, and she found a suit that it was like really cool and it almost fit. So I found a tailor in San Francisco. I'd never even been to one, and I said, "Can you fit this to me?" And he said, "Yeah. By the way, I can make you suits. You can get one. Just get whatever you want." And he wasn't expensive, but he was Peter Panos is his name. And I picked just that day. I picked a bunch.
Cool.
I decided it that day. I'm gonna wear suits.
You're going to be a suit guy.
I'm gonna wear suits. I always wanted. When I was a kid, I wanted to be a comedian in suits.
Sure.
And so I had a bunch of shirts and suits made by that guy, like 8 of them. And he sent them. I wore them for a whole tour. I wore suits. But I'm done with it. I'm not gonna do it again.
Any Armani or anything like that you got at the house?
Like from a couple of movies I was in that they let me keep the suits.
Nice.
That
You own a
kind of thing.
tux?
I do own a tux because I used to go to award shows all the time.
Sure.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes.
Do you know how to tie a bow tie?
Yeah, I could. I did it a few times. I'd need a refresher.
It's tough, yeah.
I don't know how to tie a regular tie.
Really?
Is that garbage?
I don't think you have a tux, Mr. List.
I don't.
Yeah.
I got 2 suits.
Nice suits, right?
Ted Baker,
Very good.
right?
Ted
You're a
Baker,
Ted
baby.
Baker guy.
I
Imported.
just got
Very
a Ted
nice.
Baker bag. I love it.
Hey.
Yeah, he's all
Good
right.
stuff, Ted Baker.
Yeah.
When I remember hearing you
Thanks,
talk
John.
about it, I thought it was somebody you knew. I thought he was like a fan or something. That's how trashy I was.
No, Ted Baker.
You know Ted Baker, kid.
I remember when Ted Baker was. I don't know how long he's been around, but I think he was a new thing.
Uh-huh.
And I was with Chris Rock in Aspen, Colorado, at a festival, and there was like a lot of people. There was a lot of activity. People were excited. A lot of famous people there. And Chris was huge, and I was nothing at the time. And somebody came up to us with a headset and just said, "Get in this van. We're taking everybody to," and we're just talking. So we just let ourselves be put in a van. Anyway, next thing we know, we're in a Ted Baker store, and they had closed the store for Chris.
Really?
And they said, "Pick whatever you want, and it's yours." And Chris is a high class, classy guy. And he said to the girl, "You pick me one shirt. You pick it for me." Like, that's the kind of guy he is.
Louie's going
And
to the
I was
cash
like,
register.
I went to the leather jackets. I said, "I want one of these."
Yeah.
And they're like,
Are you Chris Rock, sir?
they had to unlock it. It had a lock on it. I was like,
yeah.
"I want one of these." Because I was like, I'm never going to be in here. Chris is trying to maintain this lifestyle. I was like, this is my
Burn it to the
last
ground.
time this is
Yeah,
happening.
yeah.
Here
So
you go, the
I still
caveat.
have it. It's a really good leather jacket.
That's fucking